apparently the world record on this map is just under 22 minutes, so without further ado, let's get started. Now, this video is going to be a tad bit different than my normal videos. We're playing a 300 plus level Deathrun from FH support, so you know it's gonna be a really good one. I totally forgot sprinting is enabled in this map, but that's not what's different about it, because that's pretty normal for us, really. Oh my goodness, if I die right there, that would have been different. But the main thing that is different about this map and this video is that I am not going to be cutting really anything out. So if you guys do like that, definitely let me know. I know people always sometimes say like, where did this level go? What are you doing for this level? This, that, and the other. So this is gonna be, I guess, a bit of a test, but really, don't know how I died right there. We were having a bit of a story time, so throughout the video, we're going to be mentioning the levels and stuff like that. Really cute starfish here. Patrick got a glow up. But for the most part, we're going to be mentioning just this this whole story time that I have going. So this is going to be a lot of adulting stuff, I suppose, but also a really cool thing that I'm really going to hope for you guys to cross your fingers and hope for me for it to actually happen. So without further ado, what we were talking about today is the 3-hour, really like 8-hour adventure that I had yesterday. Now, yesterday was Saturday as of recording this, and the goal for my fiance and I was to kind of fix up the house a little bit. Clean mostly the outside, do some general housekeeping out there. That included pulling some weeds and doing some pressure washing, which, if you guys don't know, is incredibly satisfying. It is so awesome to pressure wash, but it can also be a tad bit annoying, and we'll touch on that later. So when we woke up, it was pouring down rain. This is Florida, so it's like, it's pretty normal. Nothing is that weird about it. It's been raining a ton recently. I believe there's a hurricane somewhere around, that's probably why. But normally when it rains in Florida, it rains for like 10, 20 minutes, and then it's done. You can kind of go on with your day. But for the past week, it's been raining non-stop. It really feels like Ohio. I'm from Ohio, by the way, where basically it rains. Oh my goodness! So many cats! Okay, there are 16 cats. This is taking forever, so we'll just keep going. Now again, it had been raining for the entire day, so our plans of doing stuff outside kind of got ruined. Luckily, we had to go to Walmart to kind of do some grocery shopping and clean up the inside of the house a little bit as well. We just got ourselves 6,300 XP, not too bad. Didn't realize that was there. So we did that, and then once we finally got back from Walmart, I'm not gonna touch on that because it's Walmart, it's cleaning on the inside. Nothing's all that special about it. If you want to know about it, then just go to Walmart and you'll see what it's like over there. Once we got back home, it had stopped raining finally, and I was like, you know, if we want to do the pressure washing and everything, we might as well do it now. It's not raining. It's probably going to rain tomorrow. It's not. Gabby agrees with me, and we start doing it. Sprint up here. There we go. So we set up the pressure washer. It's a bit annoying to set up, nothing really too crazy. I have to have an extension cord because the plugs are just a tad bit far away. The plan was for her to do the weed pulling and for me to do the pressure washing. And I did not expect it to take so long. So I started, and by the way, here is the before picture of the fence area. For all the dads out there judging me, that was a terrible jump.
It's my bad.
You know, I let it get that bad. That's on me. I did pressure wash the other side of the fence like a year ago. Not even a year ago, really. But yeah, I realize it is disappointing to see how bad the fence had gotten. But you know what? It's okay because I'm taking care of it now. And that's really all that matters. So that's the before picture. Keep that in mind because this is where pressure washing gets just so incredibly satisfying. Oh my goodness, there we go. So I start that up, and really when you're pressure washing, you want to find a good rhythm. You want to find a way to be efficient and to be doing it well, because at least when it comes to me, I want to make sure I am getting every single little last crevice of the dirt and debris and everything that's on the fence. I want it all gone. And I will sit there and hold that water right at that spot until it goes away if I need to. So it took me a tad bit of time on the first panel. So if you look at the little like dividers on the fence, I'm calling each one of those a panel. So for the first panel, it took me a tad bit of time to kind of get used to the rhythm I wanted to get used to. I found a great way of making it go. So basically, I started at the bottom. Now I'm here. No, I started at the bottom. And the reason for that really is because, one, there is a lot of dirt and mud and just grass at the bottom, obviously, and it had been raining that entire day. So doing that, pressure washing, all of that insane pressure meant that a ton of mud and dirt and debris was just being kicked up onto the fence itself, also onto my face. I was wearing sunglasses, but it was getting all around my cheek, a little bit in my mouth. That was pretty disgusting. There was a lot going on, so it made the most sense to start at the bottom and then work my way up, which I did not realize on the first panel. So I had to deal with the repercussions of that, where basically I did all of the top, got to the bottom, then had to slightly redo the top because, well, it all got dirty again from the kick up. That's a lot easier though, because it was just like loose dirt that was on it. In that instance, it wasn't like something you had to hold it there for. It was just simple, look at it, it goes away. It's simple stuff like that. So you start at the bottom, and then I was doing every divider so that was out of the way as well, and then going 2 by 2 for each little like plank of wood. Is it wood? It's not really wood. I don't really know what my fence is, but 2 of those planks until the whole panel was completed. That was my rhythm, that was my motion, and it started working exceptionally well. As I mentioned, I had to have an extension cord to reach from the plug to where the pressure washer was, and because we started this a lot later in the day, that meant that it was getting darker faster, especially now. It gets pitch dark here in Florida at about like 7:50. It's really, really depressing. I love it when it gets dark around 9. That is my favorite, and the fact that it's no longer doing that makes me a tad bit sad. So we had very limited time to work with in this span of doing the pressure washing. And all of this, by the way, Gabby's in the front pulling weeds, which also took 3 hours. Yeah, I know, it got bad. I apologize again, but it is what it is. Let me jump over here. They'll apparently die. We're also over 1/3 of the way done now, which is awesome. The power of storytelling, right? Tell your story and you just demolish this. I realize some people are gonna be really mad about this because I oftentimes get comments saying, shut up and just play the map. But it's like, this is a commentary channel. It doesn't make sense to do that. You should look at the channels you're watching it and kind of adjust accordingly. Either way, getting back to the pressure washing side of things, I learned the rhythm, I learned the pattern, and it goes pretty great. It's really looking good. And eventually I finish 6 panels. And 6 is not the entire fence, by the way. The only reason I finish 6 is twofold. 1, it's getting very, very dark. And 2, I just don't have the room anymore. The cable for the plug, it's getting too stretched. I can't move it anymore. And we don't have a larger extension cable. We've realized another way to kind of do it to where we don't need to buy a longer one, which is awesome. And I believe I'm actually finishing it later today. So I'll show also a before of the rest of the fence. Here's that. And I will show an after of it later in the video when I get to that point. So I get all 6 panels done. It's looking pretty good. I'm really, really happy with it. There's always that sense of pride that you get when you take initiative and you do something that you really want to do and it looks really good. There's a huge sense of pride that kind of flows over you, which is why I love doing yard work, honestly. And then this is the result of all of my effort. Look at that difference. Here's the before yet again, and here's the after. Look at how incredible that looks. The before picture was not the best picture taken. I kind of did it as I was starting, so it's not the best picture ever. But also here again is the before picture of the rest of the fence, and here is the after shot. Look, and first off, how disgusting it was, I'm sorry. But look how incredible that looks, man. I'm so happy with how it looks. Again, this is me talking a little bit in the future because I have not done the rest of the fence yet, but I know it's gonna look amazing. And I'm sure some dads out there are just super proud of me for how good it looks. There's a bit of stuff kind of lingering. I'm gonna have to really get in there, scrub, get some elbow grease in that bad boy to really get that cleaned out. But for the most part, I am super happy with it. And get the weed pulling. It also looks great. I'm not really going to show that because it's just pulling weeds, but it also looks fantastic now. I didn't have a before shot as well, so it'd be kind of pointless to show. But that kind of was my 8-hour adventure yesterday. It took a very long time to start the pressure washing, and then I did not expect it to take 2 entire days to actually do all of the pressure washing, let alone 3 hours just to do 6 panels out there. It's honestly insane, but got it done. Super happy about that. There's a couple of reasons why I did it. The biggest one being that we're of course getting married late October and everyone's gonna be over at the house. I wanted it to look good. Regardless, that is not it for the story time. That's a good portion of it, and I'm really happy we got past that area. I am recording, right? Mic's on, recording, yes. We are getting a ton of XP, and we are already on level 150. That's a giant fish, oh my God. That kind of scared me. Either way, that's half the story. The rest of the story is, I think, something you guys are gonna be really excited about. What am I doing here? Oh, going down, okay. It's a job opportunity for me. As we all know, my channel, not doing the greatest. Oh my God. There is a secret back there. 1 second. Let me get that really fast. There we go. That's 10 Freddy, or Ferdy. That was 10,000 XP, baby. Let's get it. You guys want to obviously find this stuff. I'm clearly showing all of it that I can find, so there you go. But yeah, it's no surprise that my channel has not been doing well. I took that week off YouTube. Turns out, bad idea to take time off YouTube because my videos have been doing even worse since then. I've also been trying to really switch it up. I've not been uploading as many death runs and escape rooms. I've been trying to do some more news-based things, but regardless, it's not helping too much. I think I just passed like 4 levels. What in the world? That was awesome. This really incredible job opportunity came up across my life. I don't want to mention it too much. I don't want to like spoil what it is, because if I don't get it, I don't want you guys to be disappointed, I suppose. But it came up and I saw it and I was like, I would do fantastic in this job. So I applied to it and I got an interview. That alone is huge. For anyone out there who applies to jobs, just to get an interview is amazing. Like, that feeling is just great. It feels amazing to get that opportunity to be like, hey, I would be great. I could do this. Now, I think the interview went incredible, unlike that level. And I guess I was right because I got a follow-up interview, which is awesome. That has not happened yet, but if you guys could, please keep it in your minds for this job interview for me. It would be a life-changing job, and I would be so incredibly happy to do it. So if you guys want to just cross your fingers, I'd appreciate that personally. It's awesome, and if I do get it, you guys will hear what the job is. For now, though, I'm keeping it a bit of a mystery, because again, I don't want to get your guys' hopes up for me to possibly get it, and I don't know if I'm even allowed to say it, so there's that. Feel free to make your random guesses. Maybe it's Google. It's not Google, but it could be, but it's not. But it might be. Either way, I'd appreciate that if you guys keep that in your thoughts, do whatever you want to do. I think I have a great opportunity to do it. I think I would really do well and I would thrive in the position. So with my confidence and my overall positive outlook on life, I'm not too worried, but there's the chance I don't get it. Although I think I will. What in the world? Where did it go? Come back up, please. Well, thankfully, I fell right at the time I came up. That was fantastic. And that's an unfortunate death. So that's kind of an update on my life. I know I've been uploading a lot less, but that's because I've been trying to figure out exactly what to do, I suppose. Again, death runs and whatnot, they're not doing the hottest on YouTube. They're still doing great in Fortnite Creative, but on YouTube specifically, it's just not doing all that amazing. And I've been trying to kind of mess around with the news-based things. I think my editing on my last news video, like the Chapter 3 Season 4 Battle Pass video, I think that was awesome. If you guys have not watched that video, go watch it, if not just to see the editing on it. I think it was really, really good. So I'd appreciate a bit of a watch on that bad boy. So I've been trying to incorporate better editing with news, which means people are going to try and look for that content, which is obviously a plus. And the last one did well. I'm just trying to figure out more things to do. There's a lot of news-based YouTubers out there, so it's hard to compete, obviously. But I think I could still do well with my commentating style and my editing style, things of that nature. Other than that, though, I've just also been just chilling. There's obviously the potential that I get this job. I'm not like, I 100% think I'm gonna get it, so I got it, so goodbye YouTube kind of a thing. And also, if I do, get the job that I'm applying for, I will be uploading less, but I will still be uploading, and that's the point. Like I've always said before, I always want to do YouTube. I just love uploading videos. So even if I get a job where I have a lot of time in the day dedicated to doing that job, I'm gonna still try and find time to make content. Maybe I'll finally hire an editor with the paycheck I'll be getting, and that way it'll be a lot easier to make content. But I do want you guys to know, since you're probably wondering about that, I will always try, really, it's the right side, man. I will always try and make content for you. Regardless of how many viewers I may or may not have, I believe that a dead channel is only dead once you completely give up on making content. Otherwise, there's always potential. Any one video could get 5 million views and you're back on the map like that. So that's what I believe about dead channels. It's obviously very annoying to always see comments about, hey, your channel is dead, or why's your channel not doing well, blah, blah, blah. But it is what it is. You can't stop that. You know, children will be children. Can I make the jump? I failed it, but I managed to make it anyways. So that's the dealio. Again, I'm really, really hoping I get the job. It would be an incredible experience and would really change my life entirely. And I think you guys would be incredibly excited for the job if I do get it. I'm gonna guess the green one here. I would be correct, thank you. Oh boy. That was a bit of a glitch. Dance, gotcha. Oh, I can't play that song. Thankfully I stopped. My money don't jiggle, man. Is that copyrighted? I think that was just some like random person saying that, right, on TikTok? I don't know if it's copyrighted. Either way, I don't really want to take that risk. I'm just gonna wait for my ride to show up here. Thank you for that. That's really everything though. That is pretty much the story time in a nutshell. A lot happened yesterday. It was very satisfying to do all of it. I'm very happy with doing all of it. And we have the potential job coming soon, which if I get, will not completely change my YouTube videos. Obviously, I will upload less unless I get that editor. Yo, that's sick. Moving death pinballs. That's a genius idea, FH support. I love that so much. But yeah, that's basically all I want to say. We're gonna finish the map, obviously. I'm not gonna just be like, I'm done, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I have not done a story time video in such a long time, and that's mostly because not a lot's really happened. Well, I guess I technically did the story time video. I could probably make this, right? No, I can't. I did one when my house almost burnt down. Oh, speaking of that, by the way, if you guys watched that video, which probably most of you did, you can see I had my well showing in that video. Now that well is on a slab of concrete that also gets really dirty, musty, and disgusting because of the elements of Florida. And I also pressure washed that. It is, I didn't even realize that was the color of the concrete slab. That's how crazy bad it was, man. What do I need to do here? Do I just sprint jump? Oh, yes I do. So that was another thing that I pressure washed, including just some like random things here and there that I was like, I could probably pressure wash this. And I did, because pressure washing is a blast. It's so much fun. And if you can do it safely, definitely do it. I'm pretty sure that when you have a pressure washer, that thing, like the pressure that the water is coming out at, it can like hurt you. So of course, be careful if you do it. Make sure you got some adult supervision. I did not mean to slide right there. Again, I'm sure a lot of the dads out there watching, if any, they know what's up. They're like, pressure washing? Yeah, he gets it. He knows what's going on. Of course, today, like I said, I'm finishing it. And then I'm also going to mow the yard, get the string trimmer out, and like trim through the driveway, the walkway, make sure that's all edged and looking good. And it's gonna be awesome. I love doing yard work. Not enough to make that my job, but I love doing it for my own house. Oh, that was perfect timing right there. So I guess for the rest of this video, I did say it's going to be basically a non-cut video. Very little editing in this thing. There will be music, because I feel like my voice alone isn't good enough, so I will have music for you guys, as you've heard for the past 20 minutes, basically. But I'm gonna still try and beat the map while not cutting out really anything. If you guys, again, like this, let me know. I can do more videos like this in the future. It's a lot easier when there's a story to tell, because otherwise, commentating 300 levels is just difficult. Let's be totally honest with ourselves. A lot of these levels have been very similar, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to comment like, oh, that's a giant net. Oh, and a trap again? I probably fall through it. Oh, yes, I do. I'm a genius. You know what I mean? it can be difficult. So having a story is really, really helpful. But again, if you guys like it, I'll try and do more. So as we beat the rest of this map, we have very little left, 264. I've skipped a few levels. I think it's 333 levels because there's 300 levels and then there's like 33 bonus ones. Oh my goodness, really? This level is surprisingly hard. I dislike that. That sub is incredibly annoying to walk on. I'm super happy I looked back at the level because these things move and you gotta catch your ride. What video is this, honest? Let's be real. What am I even making? Like, what even is this video? I do not know. It's just all over the place. I've got the yellow X of death up there. Is my internet dying? What's happening? Oh my goodness. This is so cool. I love the idea of the moving death zones. This is so, I mean, death zones have been moving forever, but you know what I mean. This is super cool. I love the idea. This is the first time I've seen it. I've not played Deathruns too much recently, so maybe it's not super new. I don't even know how new this map is. It could be a really old map, really. But I'm excited. Also, have you guys been seeing all the leaks, or not really the leaks, but all the teasers and ads for the next Fortnite season? Pretty awesome. Oil or like Chrome season. It's called Paradise. Looking pretty cool, man. The new season is always like Christmas Day. You know, staying up for it, seeing what it has to offer, seeing what POIs are there, seeing what secrets are to be had. Or can I go for a secret here? All right, let's just go past it. Maybe there's a secret over here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we found Damien. 27,000 XP. Oh my goodness, that's insane. I think I'll have gotten like 100,000 XP once this is all said and done. That's incredible. Holy moly, how many times have I died, by the way? 15, wow. I mean, most of it, well, okay. That's why, but most of it was on that submarine level because I could not get the timing of that thing at all. Unlike right there where I got the timing super easily. But yeah, let's just keep it going. The amount of XP you get in this map is insane. It's incredible. It's so much. I'm good, baby. That's a level skip right there. And that's why I'm pretty sure I'm basically at level 300 because I have skipped so many levels, it's not even funny. Unless they like, I think they actually might fix themselves if I skip them and I get the new coin. Because I'm pretty sure it did fix me. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Go over here, go over here. It does, it has to fix. I've skipped way more levels than 10. Gosh darn it. I am wondering what the bonus levels are gonna look like. Are they gonna be hard? Am I gonna mantle? Who knows? Find out next time on Lagging Ball Z, dude. What is this? All right, we are right there. We're about to be done with, I guess, the first section of the levels, of the death run, as it were. Over here, jump over there. Gonna before I lose my ride. Just keep doing it, man. Push up. It's all about pull ups. Be strong, Edie. Be strong. There we go. Pop. Oh yeah. Break the glass. Yes. I lagged. Oh, and I still lived. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Through the water. And just like that, we have completed the death run. There's achievements, obviously. And all of these coins I want to collect really fast. Where are the bonus levels, though? Aren't there bonus levels? Maybe not. I don't know. Well, GG, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Show name and skin for screenshot really fast. Oh, that's sick. That's actually so cool. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe I did skip that many levels. Or maybe this is the bonus section. It's not. Alrighty, I guess I was mistaken. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all later.